Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Imperator Rome playthrough here as Saxonia, where things are going well. We've been nomming up some more of the more civilized Gallic tribes. Now we're trying to civilize ourselves. We are now bordering Rome, which does worry me to an extent, though it's not the biggest border. I expect these guys are probably more worried by Rome, and we are a power. You know, Rome and us rival, though they are technologically much better than me, so I'd have to play it very carefully. Carthage does appear to be having its butt kicked, annoyingly, which doesn't help us. I was hoping they would actually outplay Rome a bit there to weaken them. So we're expanding, but Rome is going to become the major player. We do have an available decision, though I'm not going to do that one. And the next one we can do is investigate tribal reform at 60. Centralization, which we are heading too fast. Don't care about my ruler. That's because they've got more pops than I can actually technically have here, annoyingly. Don't need to worry too much about religion there. We have some pirates. That'll be dealt with by my fleet. We have a few provinces becoming disloyal. They're all up here. Let's grant the regional name, which will hopefully help a bit. Nope, not at all. Never mind. We'll see how that goes. And we've got a fair bit of war exhaustion at the moment. So, you know, I probably want to let that... can afford a bit of stability. So a bit of tyranny to help lower that faster. Adopt you into the family. Okay, so a little bit of a chill time for the time being. I do still want to keep nomming these guys up, but cities is the current game plan. Probably a few Gallic cities down here, though actually I don't know. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So actually, yeah, unfortunately France is better for our as building cities in just now. So 17. The thing with cities up here is they're also safer. You're good. Having a city over here would be nice, though he says that. It's not as stable a region. 13, 16... 11, no. Here is good for a city. Soon. Whoa, we are skint. I completely forgot that we need our monies. Some of these guys are quite expensive. I can't quite afford this many war hosts just at the moment. In fact, I don't need that many fortifications either. I'm going to keep most of them, but not all of them. Here we are. Very positive now. Not so fussed by that. Let's change my commerce about, see if I can fix things. Nope. You to stay up here. You're obviously building up there. Where is my fleet? You are still on hunt pirates duty. Split a few of the lighter ones out. Oh, wait. We'll take the manpower hit. Wait! God damn it! Stop! There's me trying to merge them all together and messing things up massively. Because I definitely don't need that many ships. Pirate hunting. They can sit there pirate hunting still. Yeah, we are getting there, guys. We have hit 50, which means I can do another law. I think. Yes. So, sedentary bureaucracy, promotion speed, extra centralization. There we go. And these ones are all for far higher level, but that's really pushing us up now. So we should hit 60 fairly quickly, actually, which is what we want. And then we can investigate tribal reforms. We want to try and... I've not gone through this chain of events. It gives you a chain of events or a mission. I don't know what it is. It might even be a mission now, but it basically one outcome is a republic, or one outcome is a monarchy. We want a monarchy. Yeah, that's because our pop limits and stuff, annoyingly, but it is what it is. Oh, the power which once invaded me there is now completely gone. These guys are nice size. I want these guys to stay nice sized, actually. Yes, I am going to waste some effort, actually, trying to bring these guys in. I would like to create an anti-Roman coalition between us three, because between us, if Rome goes for, if we kind of buddy up, actually we can really threaten Rome nicely, which I think is quite key. You can be disbanded. I don't want to keep you be paying for other people's armies, but no, keeping Rome at bay is our big challenge here. Because let's be honest, we are probably the soft underbelly. The fact we're large nations makes us very tempting, because Rome can take big chunks of us quite easily. It's one thing I think could use a bit of improvement is little nations. So say there, where it's only half of it shouldn't take the full amount of influence. Or I should get the whole claim, because it's actually you can capture more territory faster fighting big nations than lots and lots of little bitty nations, and lots of little small bitty nations takes vastly more influence to take over. I almost think when you're really big, if they're under a certain size, you should just be able to nom them. But that's my personal opinion, so. Let's look at my diplomacy. Yeah, my two little allies down there, I can have a couple more, so that's fine. They can eventually be integrated as well, which is a nice thing. These guys are the problem. And I may well just rip them out, split them off from me and demolish them at some point, because they're right there. But then again, as a tributary, yeah, they do provide us some income, so it's not terrible. These guys can be brought back in later on if needs be. They are culturally Saxonian, so that's not good. That's fine. Religiously, they're a bit different than we are. I love the way the little inroad seems to move around. I want stability at the moment. With any major Roman push, they're going to come in through here. And these guys hope to get friendly enough over time. The fleets are sailing and battering the pirates. Spreading population. Lately our people have started to move out of Brenninium, however I say that, and begun spreading out across the lands. Force will be used to keep them together. We gain some centralization, but some tyranny. Saxonia gains 2 centralization for... Oh, yes, please. And we're at 60. Pause, pause, pause. We have a decision to make. Huh. I need some stability, though we're nearly there. That's really good for us, actually, now. It does, actually, I believe, open up some more laws if I want to. Not quite yet, actually. But, yeah, that's actually good for us. Because I believe my cities have a ratio. Let's see. Can I see the desired ratios? Yeah, we've got tribesman ratios in all of them, which isn't ideal. But it sounds daft. I kind of like keeping a balanced ratio. I don't know what the exact meta is, but I like keeping it as equal as possible. As soon as we hit 40, we are going to start investigating those tribal reforms and see where this goes, guys. As we're becoming a vastly more centralised nation. Tech is getting better, slowly. As my pops go up, though, every time I expand in here, it's not necessarily great. It's why I'm aiming for places with big cities. I'm going to stab a pig because I suspect, and do that, having a high stability is going to be very important for us soon. Goddamn pirates. Don't even get what happens to them when my fleet eventually turns up, wherever they are. I hate it when that happens. I'm going to keep this army, simply because it's from a scorned family. We can afford it, just. Okay. There we go. Investigate tribal reforms. Saxonia has wisely enacted. It's time for our people to consider new methods of rule. Foreign ideals flood your country. Can we truly remain a nomadic people? There we go. Transition to a monarchy or a republic. The proud heritage of our people has endured for generations, and yet the ever-changing fabric of our existence has brought us greater knowledge of the world and the people around us. In an extraordinary council meeting, the heads of 2 of our greatest families, the Turomes and the Andikes, both suggest that it is time for us to abandon our way of rule in favour of a new set of statutes. The Andikes favour an institution known as monarchy, drawing inspiration from the tales of Grecian kings, with the Turomes indicate a system of rule inspired the tales of Carthaginian Empire and the Athenians. Yeah, who wants to follow the Athenians? So favour republicanism. Threshold for civil war goes down. You see, this is the danger. I suspect we're going to get a civil war going through this. So yeah, favouring monarchy. Because I want a monarchy. There we go. Oh wow, I've got to properly boost the civilization level here. Damn. I was going to try and be cheese it and move and civilize there really fast. What can I do to help civilize here? Laws, actually. Ah! Can coordinate urban development. That's good. So to really push the civilization level up here. It is going up. No! Oops, we had a tidal wave down a river. I would have to move a hell of a lot of pops here. Oops, wrong one. Kinda gonna cheese this a bit. Then I can move some pops away from there, so Persia. It's a bit cheesy, but moving pops away from here seems like a good idea. Okay, so we're going to cheese it a little bit. We're going to up our influence and potentially move it. We'll do whichever's first, basically. If our influence becomes high enough, we will just move my capital down to Prisia, because it's more centralised. I will move it back up to Britannia long run because I want it up here, but again, it doesn't really matter where it is. But for now, I kind of like the idea of that because it will get us where we want to go quicker. It's nice, it does give us much more change, but Heifer flogged, it's not really going to help us. It is going up, but not fast enough, if you see what I mean. No. What was the other one? What did I need for the other mission? I just need 100 political influence. Yay! Bureaucratic purge. Ooh, wow. So moving my capital right to my front line is probably a bad move, but, well, we're in one of those odd situations. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I always forget I can do this, actually. If we influence character, we gain the ambition influence. You will gain influence based on the skills of a chosen patron, which gets us much faster political influence. They're just slaves. They shouldn't be too hard to kill, he says. Once we've got both stacks here, they shouldn't be too hard to kill. Batter the slaves. Leniency, keep our slaves happy for a while. I'm aware of the barbarians. We are marching to try and deal with them. Hopefully we're powerful enough, because they're actually quite a big group of barbarians. And this is why I really need to start civilizing up here too. Let's force her conversion, see if that makes any difference other than making her disloyal. This is why I should have this army up here as well, to be fair. Yeah, we'll beat them. Push them out of my northern reaches. Let's continue our civilization effort. Oh, do I have any? No, sometimes some of these actually have a civilization one. Ah, yes. Passive effect. Ouch. Guess we're going for this one. But the passive effect for that civilization change is lovely, because that will push this up even faster. So it's actually going up by 1.6, 0.16 every month. Stability, please. Oh, God. Bugger. because we do have a very low power base while all this is going on, which makes this difficult. Only a tiger will win her over. I shouldn't have forced her conversion, guys. I'm an numpty. What are you going to do when we're not stable? Force somebody's conversion and make them angry at you. Oh well, there's nothing like a good civil war. Everyone likes gold. We're going to get all my armies together so that the first battles can happen. We gained that. I was a bit worried there. I thought we were spending it on making them friendly. No, I don't want to accidentally recruit some mercs. Well, we're friends with them now. Come on, what can I do to get them more friends? Why is it not showing her? This is a civil war and it's not a rebellion, but I can't... There are no relevant disloyal characters. What? Ooh, some of these increase civilization. God damn it, why don't I have access to marble? We actually need food here anyway. Ah, Civil War has now disappeared. I was a bit confused there. I think it was just lingering for a while. Oh, right. That's Rome. I want a secondary line of fortifications there as well. You're going to come down. I'm going to leave you there. You're going to come down and be sent across. We're going to mass our armies here to deal with Rome if she does do that. That was Rome, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that was Rome. I want to be ready to slam into her if she declares war on me. No subtlety, it will just be a massive rush into this territory here. I don't necessarily want to take it, but we will certainly slam in and pillage and burn as much as we can. Yeah. All of these extra civilization ones are good. And of course I'd get my vassal swarm on here. No, I want the stability buff. Right. Oh, they're planning my demise. Lovely. These guys can possibly be brought into the fold, certainly, however. Not at this time. It's going to take us ages to do that one, so I am going to do it here. Though I do also need 100 influence for the other thing, so maybe we'll go with the other one first. God damn it, he's still losing influence, even with that going. What do I gain for doing that? That causes loyalty issues. As I said, a big part of this is it's likely to force us into a civil war. So actually this one is good to do first. Well, I don't want to be getting rid of an army. I don't appear to have anybody from the family, which it's talking about. That sorted it. You guys can charge up at them. Let's do it. Push our bat up even faster. I probably should have just moved it to here, to be fair. Though we've already lost that here, annoyingly, so... But if I were to make this my thing, it does get a natural boost, so... Not a big one. Excuse me while I unsubtly get rid of all of my tribesmen. Apparently I can't. I don't like those Romans sitting on my border. Let's levy some light infantry. Oh, well, with some cavalry even. Oh, goddamn. Really? And the French shall have my apothecary. God damn it. Oh, and I can't actually afford to maintain this army anyway now. Ah. Wow, this is, yeah, fun with the civil warness and the Romans sitting on my border waiting for me to make a mistake, making an impression. Sacrifice a bull. Let's do this as well. The extra civilization boost. Everyone likes gold. I should have just moved my bloody capital. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. A few bribes will solve this. It's off anyway. That is going up very nicely, however, I've got to say. And the higher this gets as well, the more civilization is naturally happening, so we will get there. We're friends. Anyway, guys, that is where we're going to leave it for today. So not a huge amount happening, just slowly civilizing. Need to watch Rome there. I don't really want to afford to remove from the board, away from the border. Now, the thing I could do is get a claim on them just to force a war, just to give them a bit of a drubbing. But it's a risk, you know, to try and force their hand is to, you know, by forcing an early war. But we'll see where it goes. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. And please do feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There's a link to my Discord in the comments and description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games. Cheers, guys.